Ready, and action!
This was an effort almost 2 years in the making. It began in 2018, conducting research with our contracted advertising agency, Wunderman Thompson, to better understand Generation Z before we take the next commercial into market. Been focused on this creative idea as the best way to connect our purpose and our story to this generation of young people.
I'd say the most interesting thing that separates this commercial from other commercials of the past is the fact that, again, we have this generational view. And the generational view, it gives us an opportunity to make sure that while the institution's story of making Marines, winning our nation's battles, developing quality citizens remains constant throughout its entire history, we have to adapt and interpret that story for the generation of its day. I think what this ad does is it speaks to people who are not necessarily all about themselves, but they're looking for self-transcendence. They're looking to go beyond themselves in service of something greater. And if that's a path, for young people today, that's what the Marine Corps wants. Somebody who is willing to step in, engage, and make sure that they're in the fight to win it.
Just knowing that I could potentially be the part or contribute to something, somebody making a life-altering decision, because that's what it was for me. I remember sitting there in the recruiting station. I was nervous, and I saw the commercial on a loop over and over. And then eventually, I remember sitting on that couch, and I decided to build up the courage, whether it be some of the things I saw or them staying in their dress blues. So it was just a full circle moment to be on Parris Island, being part of that.
It definitely just took me back to that moment when I was in boot camp, going through that struggle, but knowing that to the left and right of me, I had a fellow, Marine helping me. And it definitely reminded me, like, we're not alone in this. No matter, what walk of life we come from, we're all brothers and sisters, and we're always there to help each other out and always have our backs.
For me personally, the final scene where our hero is surrounded by his fellow Marines in rank and file dress blues really showcases this idea of belonging and commitment within our Corps. It's a great crescendo moment to end the ad with the voice over the few, the proud, the Marines.